So I posted this morning, and I was like, someone needs to check that girl Monifa, because she did accept $200, because basically KENNEKA didn't want to link up with them clown ass dudes. So dude was like, one of them was like, I'll pay you $200 if you hook me up with her. Then all of a sudden I seen another video, and Monifa's handing her friend fucking drinks. Here you go, girl. You know, of course you're gonna trust your best friend, but it looks a little fishy. You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't she get her own drink? You know what I'm saying? That's number one. And number two, oh damn, let me think. We saw shadows and when we were watching the videos and shit, we seen shadows and people pushing her like back into the main room or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This had to have been planned out. Y'all are right when you say that someone in the hotel had to be in on it. And they said supposedly Irene or whatever has a friend that worked there. That was her friend that got her the room and everything. So I don't know if she has something to do with it. Like, it just seems weird. You know what I'm saying? How all of a sudden she just happened to have a friend that works there. You know what I mean? It seems like a lot of people were in on it. Maybe there was a lot of money involved. I heard something about $12,000 to $14,000. I couldn't really pick up on what that meant, but I did hear like that. So these are like just key factors that you should look at. And as far as Rosemont goes, Rosemont is like a village. They call it the village of Rosemont. And to me, like villages, when you think about it, like back in the days, that's where like weirdos went, like into a small town and they do some weird shit. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I don't have any proof as far as that goes, but I did get the year that the hotel was built. I was trying to see if it was built on top of anything, like if it had secret passageways or any stupid shit like that, on how they could have gone into the kitchen. Because there has to be video footage of these people going down into the kitchen and hiding in the corner so the cameras can't get them. You know what I mean? But then some other video I watched showed her arm like up like this, and it looks like they cut out the person that was like holding her up or some shit. So that's another chapter. But anyways, basically the building was built in 1975. That's all I can figure out for now. But I'll be back. I've been following this case because my son's 19 and he's half black or whatever. So I do care about shit like that, because if that was my son or whatever, you know what I'm saying, I would want as much help as possible. You know, I'd freak out. But I think what the mother should do is just straight go down to that hotel and take a good look at that kitchen with, you know, whoever, not go by herself, and fucking see if there's any like way you can get in there besides stairs and the elevator. There's probably not, but there may be some type of like secret passageway or underground tunnel or some shit. You never know. The thing about buildings is you never know what could be built on top of that. Like, it could have been a fucking graveyard before and they built a hotel on top of it. You see what I'm trying to say? So that's what I was trying to figure out, like how long ago was it built, and what was it built on top of something else that used to be there before? Because if it was like an insane asylum or something, they would have like tunnels under the ground and shit. You see what I'm saying? You never know. Like, basically, I went to Job Corps, and they had a new building where we lived at, but the recreation building and the school buildings were like all these old, worn out buildings. So some kid said he saw a ghost in one of the buildings that was unoccupied, and then we started looking into it, and come to find out that Job Corps where I was at was built on top of an insane asylum. Like, they had secret passageways, and you could go in through the woods into this cliff, and you would see like all these beds there and all types of fucking machines and shit and crazy shit. So everybody was kind of freaked out about that. So my point is that Rosemont, Crown Plaza Rosemont, could be built on some bullshit like that, had secret passageways or a way to get in that kitchen that only staff knew about or some shit like that. You know what I mean? I mean, it sounds crazy, but it could be true. So that's what I just wanted to elaborate on all this shit and let y'all know, you know, I've been keeping up with this shit. So, talk to you later. Bye. How do you stop it? Ooh. Did I even record all